Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome. Welcome to the spot. Okay. Saged Muse. Sorry, my mind just went totally blank. This is the second time I've done this video, but this is about blessings that are coming towards you. And, it's interesting. There's a lot of interesting energy here. And if you are Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Jupiter, or Venus, you may resonate with this on some level, right? And if you are interested in more, please check out the description. You'll also find my Instagram there because I go live on Thursdays over there and do live readings for 11:11 and also 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Also, I'm going to be starting extended readings in June and, kind of in a memberish site, very much like Patreon, so that you can, for one flat price, you'll be able to get all the extended readings, right? Because I do a lot of readings. Because I'm really focused on this Sagittarius channel. Yeah. I feel like this is part of my destiny. I do. So let's get started. Okay. It's really interesting here in terms of blessings because, it's not like unexpected cash or or $1 million is being deposited into your account. If only it was that simple, right, Sag? No, this is like almost a little complicated, which, that's why this is the second time that I'm doing this reading. So basically, first you start with hindrance. So you may have noticed, Sag, that, it seems as if the universe has taken things away from you, right? You might feel that maybe you've had endings with people or something you were trying to do just didn't work out. And that can cause a lot of frustration, right? And kind of sometimes can cause that feeling, why does nothing work out for me? Literally everything works out for Sagittarius. Sorry, y'all. It just does. So when something is not happening or taken away from you, you have to stop to consider why that is. Because usually it's for you. And this is for you. They're not saying that it's not going to happen. They're saying that it needs to be done differently. And I kind of feel like you might have tried to do something with other people or in a partnership, like with another person, who actually didn't value you. Because we're seeing the Page of Swords here. And you were maybe... maybe you know, maybe you don't know, but they took this away from you because they blocked this. The universe actually blocked this because you weren't considering yourself enough, because they wanted you to create something for yourself, not jump on board with other people's things. And, once you took if you take a step back with the Page of Swords, you're kind of learning this. You may be learning that, you were supposed to push yourself forward, or that the people that you were on a path with, they weren't valuing you. And, you needed to create some things for yourself, some things born out of self-love, maybe even some things you loved, and not be focused on what other people were trying to do. That kind of shows up in terms of like when you're helping other people with their dreams, to the expense of yourself. There is this kind of energy that perhaps you were sacrificing yourself for someone else's goal. And so the universe said, oh no, Sag, I don't think so. I don't think so, because you have something magical to create. You have something great to offer, and we want to give you something. And that's what this has all been setting up for. The universe has more for you. So if they took anyone out of your path or even, a project or whatever, it was to prepare you for something bigger. Keep that in mind, Sag. Keep that in mind, because here is the talisman, which is all about protection. There's an opportunity here that has been protected for you and that you're supposed to protect. You know, and you know, the Lovers is here. This could be happening during Gemini season. Let me just say that, because we know the Lovers represents Geminis, but this is about a choice. You know, are you going to choose to be on other people's train, or are you going to choose your own stability? And if you choose your own stability, Sag, there's someone that the universe wants to put in front of you that you can depend on. Okay? A King of Pentacles. Not a Page of Swords. Okay? Not a Page of Swords. Because the Page of Swords is that one who's always like holding back. You know? Who needs that, right? Who needs that, Sag? So they're definitely bringing you the truth. Definitely making, you know, it very clear that something was taken away or stopped because they had something bigger for you. And this is, Uranus is huge. Uranus is the great fixer. And this is bringing in a lot of change. A lot of change, Sag. I'm just saying that. You know, and this is something that you've been moving towards since spring. So it's very interesting because the Green Man is here, which is about the forces of nature favor you. And we know that nature, you know, this is about seasons, right? And this could be something actually that you planted some seeds with in the spring. You might have started something for yourself in the spring is actually, you know, going to show up for you. It literally is. You know, but at the end of the day, Sag, the whole point to all of this and the reason why there has been a delay here was because there was a need for you to see how valuable you are. When we see how valuable we are, we don't put ourselves second, ever. Okay? FYI. And, you know, Two of Pentacles and Justice tells you that, you know, and so think back to the spring. What was something you started in the spring, or some seeds that you planted that haven't come to, I don't know, fruition is the right word, but this is definitely something that's coming in for you. And, you know, there was just a need for you to see your own value, to really consider what was really important to you. And Justice is the major energy here. And what's interesting for me is that Justice and the Lovers are your major arcana here. So you were always supposed to see how valuable you are. You were supposed to see your worth and make your decisions based on that. Make your decisions based on your worth. And that is when they're going to give you everything. like literally. And, you know, the truth is that there's an offer being made here with the Ace of Pentacles. It's with the Four of Swords. So you might take some time to think about whether this is right for you. But you deserve this, Sag. And the decision's being made in your favor. Okay? It's being made in your favor. And I feel, though, on some level, you're not sure whether you want to do this. So, you know, take the time for sure. Okay, so then we see the Gryphon, which is about someone here is taking a risk, Sag. I felt at first it was you because we literally love risk, right? It's not you, okay? It's you on some level, but there's an apology coming in. It's here with the Knight of Swords as well, which it could be this person in the beginning. I don't know, but it could be a whole separate situation. But there's someone coming in offering an apology. I feel like the risk is, do you forgive this person? You know? And forgiveness really isn't a risk. Just because you forgive them doesn't mean that you need to keep them in your life. It really doesn't. But they're definitely coming in with the Knight of Swords. With an apology, and I feel like the risk is on their end, you know, and they're, with the Eight of Swords, really thinking about it, you know. And I guess with the Six of Wands, it's really kind of saying, like, it's so interesting. The Eight of Swords with the Six of Wands. Like, I feel like this person is just wondering whether you'll even give it any mind. You know? Because I feel like this person feels like you've been fine without them. You know, I really do. Eight of Pentacles is on the bottom with the Knight of Cups, the Chariot, and the Five of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune and the Emperor. Like, I do feel like there is someone here. And I don't know that it's love. I mean, it can actually just be someone you care about who wants to get, you know, like if you felt like you had a path with someone, maybe it's this person, I don't know. But they do really miss you, and they do want to, you know, jump back on, right? With the Chariot being here and the Knight of Cups, like, because they have been working on themselves. And so have you, Sag, because there's a lot of self-love here. So have you. Yeah, it looks like this person's really changed. And they definitely want to show up for this, okay? Because they are showing up in King energy. But if this is someone that you were in some sort of business partnership with, I think you should keep in mind that the universe has brought something very big to you. You know, and maybe that's part of the decision process here. I don't know. I don't know, Sag. But, you know, maybe it's too because with the Six of Wands, maybe they've seen you having success, and this makes them want to come back in and make things right. And that is something for you to consider. Like, what is their motivation? You know? What is their motivation? So we're going to get some final words from your spirit guides. Yeah. Some advice from your spirit guides. Because why not? I know this was a lot, and I think, like, at the end of the day, what the blessings that are coming in is that everything suddenly, you know, you'll start to see, oh, okay, well, this is why this all happened. Yeah. And I think it is. And opportunity was showing up more than once. So, just saying. Okay. So what is your advice for Sagittarius, you think? What are the final words for Sagittarius? Oh, geez. Be grateful. Final words for Sagittarius. Oh, my goodness. It's like whenever I see like the advice coming out for and really play to the reading, I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel so attacked here. One more. That's how you know energy is real. Okay. All right. So gratitude. Life is one big continuous circle of giving and receiving energy. Be thankful for who and what's in your life instead of focusing on what you don't have. If you focus on gratitude, you'll start to attract prosperity and abundance. You know, so whoever left just made space for what's coming. Believe the force that works through your soul, determining what's possible or impossible, the difference between success over failure, and above all, who you are is the power of your belief. Believe anything is possible, Sag. Your memories are like diamonds in the treasure chest of your spirit. More and more memories are rising within you. Remember the happier moments with your loved ones. I kind of feel like for some, this won't be for all, so don't say, oh no, Heidi, I'm so happy. But there may be a sense of dwelling a little too much on, you know, what you've lost, what you don't have, because it really kind of sets us up for, you know, believing what we can have. So, you know, Sag, it's time to be your true nature, which is delusional, and just know that everything is possible. Everything is possible. You're grateful for those who left. You're grateful for those who stayed and the space that they created, you know, and, you know, choosing to, even with those things we've ended, choosing to see the good in things, choosing to see the good memories instead of, you know, the hurt memories. Yeah. Oh, and have fun's on the bottom. If that's a Sagittarius card, it totally is, right? They want you to have fun. And part of how you'll be able to let go of anything difficult or how things work out, because essentially a lot of attracting shiznit to us has to do with, because we're big picture people, we kind of like really like to know how things are going to turn out. We try to see down into the future, and your spirit guides are telling you just, you know, have fun, concentrate on the moment, and don't worry about how things are going to work out. Don't worry. Because things literally always work out. Period. You know? Try carrying that as your mantra. Things always work out. One way or another. Okay, Sagittarius. That's what I have for you. I hope you enjoy it. And have a great day. Toodles.